Carol Mertz, who is the Interactive Director of Rampant Interactive, and Kristen Fleischman-Brewer, who is the Manager of Programs at the Pulitzer Arts Foundation, talking about this new Kota experience and exhibit that's at the Pulitzer going on right now. And Kristen, you mentioned something that I think has larger global implications also, and that is helping people understand the nuance and not just grouping. There's a grouping that goes on with this exhibit, and sometimes as human beings, we group people based on very surface level nuanced things that we see or we observe, or we keep other people out. What kind of, as you guys have been working on this, both Carol and Kristen, how have you seen this maybe having implications outside of the museum or even outside of gaming?
That is a really good question.
That is a great question.
Well, I think what something that we've talked a lot about, especially in this the digital experience that Carol and the team has produced, and talking about the algorithm as well, that you can only see so much, that we can group and categorize based on so many characteristics at once, but ultimately we need this algorithm to then do the work for us. Mm-hmm. So to me, that means that there are these hidden patterns and things that we don't see in relationships that then once we have science and math to help us with, we can see more and learn more. And I think that this technology can be applied to other art historical corpuses where we don't know anything about, or different sub-research projects that people are learning about using similar approaches.
Mm-hmm. And I think something that's really interesting about it is we're teaching art literacy through open-ended exploration. So, well, the goal of this particular project is to learn about the similarities and differences between these figures and start understanding that there's more to the figures than what you might necessarily see on the surface. I think the big takeaway for us as Rampant Interactive is that giving the visitors the opportunity to just explore and play and just look and do and touch and feel and see these figures and be able to actually interact with them has given them an opportunity to have some sense of ownership over the artworks that they're then going to see and look a little bit harder at, which I think is really exciting and could apply well beyond art